Hello, Veena, your storyteller with another story, Bando and the Water Demon. Let's try to find out what happens to Bando and the Water Demon. This is a story by Indira Ananthakrishnan and illustrations by Sabu Sarasan. All the animals are worried. Let's try to find out why. It did not rain and the sun became hotter and hotter. The water in the pond dried up slowly till there was only a bit of wet mud left at the bottom. Very soon, even that disappeared, leaving the mud hard and cracked. So now what happens? All the animals are looking so worried. So let's try to find out what happens in the story. Without a drop of water, what will they do? Even if I dig the mud, there is no water, said Dundee the elephant, scraping the bed of the pond with his trunk. I really do want some water, cried a baby deer. This can't go on, said Bando. We must find another pond. So Bando set off to look for water. He swung from tree to tree, holding on to the branches with his long arms and legs. Keela Kingfisher flew along with him. I need to catch some fish, she said. I'm hungry and thirsty. Bando traveled to the edge of the forest. In front of him was a big hill, and at the bottom of the hill was a sparkling blue lake. Yippee! Yelled Bando. Wowzee! Shouted Keela. They rushed happily towards the lake. Suddenly, a whirring sound filled the air. Out of the lake rose a whirling, snarling, watery shape. Who dares to come to my lake? Screamed a horrible voice. It was a tall, scary water demon. The demon caught Bando and Keela in his watery arms and whirled them round and round, swirling, whirling, flowing, gushing, springing up, then downward rushing, swaying left, then to the right. The water demon holds them tight. Oh, please, leave us, cried Bando. Only if you promise not to come here again, screeched the water demon. We promise. Bando and Keela wept. The water demon dropped them on some prickly bushes and splashed away, laughing. Suddenly a small voice spoke up nearby. If you are thirsty, you have to wait till the sun sets. Looking at Bando and Keela was a grey-brown squirrel. She hopped closer and whispered, that's when the water demon goes to sleep at the bottom of the lake. But the animals cannot come at night to drink water, said Bando. I cannot fish at night, said Keela. Can we chase the demon away from here? Asked Bando. No, said the squirrel. He gets his power from the water and no one can get him to leave the water.
Aha! Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Bando thought hard and then smiled. Then maybe we can make the water leave the demon, he said, feeling very excited. Huh? Exclaimed Keela. How are you going to do that? Come on, Keela, said Bando, waving goodbye to the squirrel. I have a plan. Bando called all the animals and told them of his clever plan. We need to make a long pipe, he told them. The elephants must go and bring as many bamboo stems as they can. The elephants went off to do as they were told. Bando then asked the monkeys to get long strips of banana fiber. We will make a long pipe with all the bamboo stems by tying them to one another with banana fiber, he explained. That night, all the animals worked hard to make the pipe. When they had finished, One end of the pipe lay in the dry pond and the other in the water demon's pond. Now, Dante, you have to suck hard with trunk and pull the water through, said Dandy the elephant, and he sucked with all his might. Snort! Nothing happened. Dante tried again and again. Finally, they heard a small gurgle. It became louder and louder, and soon water came gushing out of the pipe. Splish, splash, sploosh! Hooray! Cried the animals. By morning, the water had flowed from one pond to the other. The dry pond was now full. All the animals came and drank as much as they could. Suddenly, they heard a loud wail. "What happened to my water?" "That's the water demon wailing," exclaimed Bando. They all rushed to the edge of the forest. Slipping away quietly from the pond was a very small water demon. He had lost his size because there was no water to build himself up with. The animals in the forest had enough water to drink and they were happy once again. I hope you enjoyed the story of Bando and the water demon. Now you have a little activity. You can draw and color Bando and so many other animals you would like to. So, till we meet again with another story, do take care of yourselves.